Caroline Selma waiting for an open pass. Set's defense is preventing her from being able to get that ball anywhere but where she is right now. But we do have a little bit of an overly aggressive offensive play that will result in a contra foul. They have a fast break from Macy Punock on the top right. She leaves a teammate open, and it's a goal from CC Schneider. A great fast break counterattack there from both Schneider and Punock. Great teamwork there. Set might just be making their comeback here. Caroline Selma earns the ordinary foul. Set is playing their hearts out in terms of defense right now. And there's a little bit of head contact there from Carmen Kelly. That will, result in a contra foul. Unfortunately, there was a fast break. She didn't see it, passes it back to the goalie, giving Stanford a chance to catch up on their defensive plays there. But they do maintain control of the ball. And number 12, CC Schneider will have a chance there. An attempt at a backdoor pass. There's only 10 seconds remaining on the clock right now. They don't have a lot of time to make this play work, but Macy Punock sets it, and it's taken away by number 6, Caroline Selna, dropping off on the center. Scarlett Schenk passes the ball down the line. They have a pass into the center, and we have a very clear exclusion against number 11, Kate Burkett. She is definitely not used to being on a 2-meter defender position. She is the center player for Set. And oftentimes when people are driven into center defense, it's very difficult to not get excluded. Gorgeous shot block there by number 2, Daniela Suh, and a beautiful block by Isabella Zembrowski. Although I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really know. Yeah, they are pulling the ball out because I'm not entirely sure that Daniela Suh's field block was on purpose. I think it was just her face. All right, we pulled the ball out, double checked on her. She's doing okay, so we're just going to go ahead and set up. It is set ball, 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining now in the third quarter. Cameron McCord starts to walk the ball in. It goes down to Maddie Weston. Really nice passes over here, but a beautiful block from Ellie Bush. All right, we have Sophia Toyos with the ball. She's waiting for that drive to come through. It's Scarlett Schenk driving. She instead passes it up to McElhinney, who's completely left wide open on the top. But with 3 seconds left, Sophia Toyos tosses it back into the corner to get back on defense. 44 seconds now in the quarter. Cameron McCord starts to walk the ball in. Nice pass into the center for a textbook penalty. That's against number 18. Oh, sorry, 16, Cameron Kelly. And it will be Cameron McCord taking the shot. And she scores. Oh, but Brush got a hold on it. She was so close to it. That is a disappointing feeling for sure from experience. As soon as you get your hand on that penalty, you know that you could have gotten it if you just been a little bit faster or a little bit farther, but she's been playing a phenomenal game. Absolutely nothing to be upset about over that penalty. 24 seconds left in the quarter. Stanford is still leading by 4, but Set has made one heck of a comeback. Kyle McElhenney goes all the way over to Carmen Kelly. Carmen Kelly earns the ordinary. 10 seconds left now. 5 seconds. And with 2 seconds left, that is the end of our third quarter. Our score is 9-5. With Stanford in the lead. Thank you all so much for joining us here, and we'll be right back. All right, everyone, welcome back to quarter number 4 of Set versus Stanford. Our score is 9-5, like the Dolly Parton song. And Stanford is in the lead. Now that song stuck in my head. Oh, well, I did it to myself. And the sprint is off. Stanford once again wins the sprint, thanks to Maddie Caputo, number 5. And they will have the first possession of this quarter. Solid passes around the outside here. Scarlett Schenk passes back and forth with Kieran Hogan. Only 6 seconds left on the shot clock, though. And the ball is taken away by Set at the very last second there. It's Sloan Paulson with the ball. Brooke Schneider starts to move her way in. She earns the ordinary. She's outside of the 6 meters, so she starts to walk it in. She is fully live right now. And with 6 seconds left on the shot clock, she earns another foul. 3 seconds now. A last second shot. Oh, and it's wide left. Sloan Paulson with a nice attempt there. Very good awareness of where the ball ended up. But sometimes it just doesn't happen. Maddie Caputo pops the ball, and it looks like we have a 2-meter infringement, which will send the ball going back to Set. Sloan Paulson definitely wants that ball. She turns on her back, waiting for it. She gets it, and she starts to make her way forward, and the goalie grabs it away. Ellie Brush with a great steal there. Especially thanks to some good defense there from Zoe Cameron, number 8. Ordinary foul on the outside. The center is open, but the pass is not a wet pass. It is attempted to go right to her hand. Those never really work out how you want them to in Set, and the ball will go back to Set now. No, Set. Nice choices on defense here from Stanford. Even though they were behind, they ensured they covered the center down at the beginning. 6 seconds left on this shot clock. And a skip shot is off of the post, recovered by Set. Shot and goal by number 9, Macy Puna. Allison Brush passes down to Casey Coleman. It's over to Scarlett Schenk into Set. Kieran Hogan is wide open, but not for long as Sloan Paulson crashes in. She does earn the ordinary foul, though. 10 seconds to work with here. Casey Coleman earns the ordinary outside of the 6 meters. Passes it around, and an attempted pass into center does not go. It's Isabella Zembrusi's ball once more. Brooke Schneider passes across the way to Cece Schneider. And an attempted pass into center just falls short, giving Kieran Hogan the opportunity to steal it away. Lauren Rossi sets the ball. I don't know who that is, but she earned the penalty either way. The penalty was earned by number 2, number 2, Casey Coleman, and it will be taken by number 7, Kieran Hogan, for the goal. And Set calls a timeout, so we'll be right back. All right, welcome back from Set's timeout. We have 3 minutes and 34 seconds remaining in the final quarter of this game. Our score is 10-6. And I'm sure that Set has a play planned here. It's starting at Isabella Zembruski. Lots of driving happening. But they're waiting for that pop out. Doesn't seem to be anyone isolated from their defense, but they do manage to get a couple of passes here and there. Brooke Schneider between Maddie Weston, and a shot attempted by Sloan Paulson, knocked down by the wall that is Ellie Brush. Kieran Hogan moves the ball down to Scarlett Schenk. Schenk to McElhenney. McElhenney with the attempted shot. It goes wide left. Back into Zembruski. Abdella with an attempted pass down the line, but it's stolen away by Lauren Rossi. I believe that Abdella had started a drive there. Schneider had started a drive there before she knew that the ball was coming. Now McElhenney looks into center. She finds Kieran Hogan there. And a nice crash defense from Set will take that ball away. Specifically, Cece Schneider steals it. Making her way down the pool. She has someone on her tail and in front of her, but she drops it off at Maddie Weston. Weston gets up big. Nice pass. Very, very smart there. Lets her team get down and set up. 10 seconds remaining on the clock now. It's at Cece Schneider. She sets the ball. Nice turn, shot, and goal by number 14, Dart, Catalina Abdella. What a great turn move in center there. One minute and 30 seconds now remaining in the game. Our score is 3-7. Technically, Set could tie this, but I'm just not sure that it's possible with the rate that they've been scoring. But with a steal like that, it just might be. Sloan Paulson, beautiful steal. She does have a bit of a breakaway from Macy Punak, but Stanford's defense is doing a really good job of keeping up with her, and it looks as though Set is going to have to go down and set up completely. Maddie Weston starts to walk it in. The goalie is fully locked on her, though, and she does, in fact, block it. With a goalie of this level, you really can't be shooting when she's fully locked on you. She's going to have the legs. She's going to have the preparedness to actually get up to that ball, but what you really have to do is just move her around as much as you can. That's what they did in the center when they were able to make that last shot. They moved her. They knew exactly where she was going to be, and they were able to shoot to the opposite side. Five seconds left on the shot clock now. Cece Schneider starts to turn. Oh, sorry, that's actually Scarlett Schenk starts to turn. She earns the ordinary. 1 second left on the shot clock, and that is the end of that session. We have 29 seconds left on the clock here. One more possession for Set to do something. Macy Punak passes up to Maddie Weston. Weston with the ordinary foul. 10 seconds left now. The ball goes into center. She tries to turn, earns the ordinary. She has Punak on the outside. She gets it to her. Punak starts to walk it in. into the center for a shot and a beautiful goal from number 6. Oh, sorry, not 6. She needs to turn her head towards me. From number 8, Brooke Schneider. And that is the end of Set versus Stanford. Our final score is 10-8, a hard-fought game on both sides here, but congratulations to Stanford. And we will see you back in just a minute for Patriot versus SB 805. That should be a fun one as well. I've been Audrey Hall with Game On Live Studio. Thank you so much for tuning in.